So I'm here right now with the Motel Bedsheets, and can I have you guys just start by introducing yourselves and what you do in the band?
Hi, I'm Hudson. I'm the singer and rhythm guitarist, among other things.
What's up? My name's Davis. I play lead guitar.
My name is Nick. I play bass.
And I'm Laz, and I do the drums.
So how did the band come about and you guys all meet?
I mean, we've all known each other for a really long time since like elementary school days. Well, for me, Nick and Hudson, and Lazzy came around later, but through high school, it's like when the band formed. But through that, it was just through that like music class we took. Hudson likes to say he like drafted us like the NFL first round. But it came about where I mean, we knew each other, and then we ended up forming a band through that class, and then just kept going from there. And then kind of branched out from just doing the class to actually like making our own music and stuff. And then I'll let you talk about Lazzy.
Yeah, now we've got albums out, a whole bunch of stuff. It's a lot of fun. Laz was like our miracle baby in the fourth quarter.
So today I'm here with Violet from 12 Gauge Trixie. Start off, how'd you get your band name?
Okay, so our band name, at first I didn't like it actually, but it's my homeboy Art. He came up with that band name. We got 12 gauge for the diameter of a shotgun shell, and then just Trixie because we thought that was cool. And so we just put them together, and hopefully it created the kind of vibe that we give off. But yeah, thank you Art for the name.
Sick. So how did you all meet and this band come about?
Yeah, so we're all pretty good friends actually for the most part. So me and my secondary guitarist Mia, I'm the vocalist of the band, and my secondary guitarist Mia, we used to be in this hardcore all-female band, and we just graduated from that band. We were like, hey, we don't want to do this anymore. We want to create more music that has more meaning and better structure, yada yada yada. So me and Mia knew each other, and then Mia knew Art, and he was just kind of a friend of a friend of a friend's. And then Paloma, our bassist, she was actually a fan of my old bands. And so we were holding auditions, and as soon as she did one audition, we just really liked her vibe, and she played really good bass. Or she didn't even play bass at first, actually. She played guitar, but she learned for us, and we couldn't damn tell. We really couldn't tell. So it was honestly just all of us were kind of friends through friends already. So we just kind of melded it together, and yeah, it is what it is now.
All right, I'm here today with the White Collars. Could I just have you guys start by introducing yourselves and what you do in the band?
Yeah. My name is Neil. I sing and play guitar.
And I'm Aiden Domine. I'm the drummer.
So you kind of already answered this a little bit, but how did this band come about and you guys all meet?
Yeah, I was just Cameron and Ben founded it. I was just looking for people to play music with in a band in high school, so I joined. A lot has changed since then. Right now, the current lineup is me, Cameron. We sing and play guitar. Aiden's on drums. We met him here at SDSU, and Jack is on bass. We met him here at SDSU as well.
How do you guys balance school with music and the other obligations that you have in your life?
One thing we do is, if you know Corsical, where people map out their classes, we'll make one for the band. So we'll have each person's, instead of each class, it's just your name, so we can see when we're free. Stuff like that. I mean, when it's getting 4 people together, you wouldn't think it's that hard, but then with everyone at school, like Aiden said, yeah, you kind of got to do what you got to do. Right now we meet once a week. I'd like to meet more, but
Yeah,
it is.
we're also more established now, so I feel like at the beginning it was a lot.
Yeah.
Now we have everything in place a lot
One
easier,
a
so
week is okay.
yeah, flows better.
Yeah.
The biggest thing that helps with when it comes to music is that not looking at music as a job. If you look at it as an obligation, as a job, as something that's going to take time away from you, then immediately you're not going to like to do music as much because you don't feel like it's your therapy. When I go to band practice, I'm going there to release all the stressors of my job, of taking care of my sibling. All that should start melting away as soon as I pick up that mic and start singing.
When you are performing live, do you prefer house shows or venues?
Bruh. Okay, so that's gonna be so different depending on who you ask. All of the rest of my bandmates, they're immediately gonna say venues. I say house shows because that's kind of like my roots, if that makes sense. Also, I absolutely love, I love playing in SDSU for one of the biggest reasons that I feel like so many different people from different areas come to go to school here. And you might just be walking around and you hear drums and you're like, oh, wait, that sounds cool. Let me go over there. You know, $5 at the door. Okay, let's do it. And then you see this completely new, amazing band that you would have literally never known about unless you had just stumbled across that, like hearing those drums in the street. And I think that's something that's super awesome. Also, there's less rules when it comes to house shows, so I could have everybody in the pit come up on stage and dance with me, or I can do backflips off, right? I'm not gonna have some sound guy who's like, I've been doing this for 20 years, sweetheart, okay? Like, calm down, buddy. Like, it's truly within the like rock and rollers like aura to set up their own house show and just do all of that independently. So I love house shows. I absolutely love house shows.
Absolutely house shows. They're like we've done a few venues, multiple in Orange County, and it's just not as fun. You have to go through like contracts, stage managers, booking agents, and they don't pay you anything either. And it's just a mess. A lot of it's pay to play these days, which is just a crime to the scene. And these house shows that you set up locally with your friends, it's so much better. Everyone has more fun. Everyone's involved. Everyone gets a cut of what they earned. And you can bring more people from the community with like vendors and everything, and it's just so much more fun.
So you kind of touched on this a bit already, but just simple question: what's next?
Yeah, what's next will be actually right after this. We're gonna go work with our friend Jack Cohn, who's also a rapper that we're gonna collab with. We have a song idea that we're making with him. That'll probably be the next thing that we release. Then we're gonna release a song called The Ocho, which we've had for a long time. It's about the 8, the freeway, so everyone in San Diego can relate if you hate traffic. And then we're gonna work on the album. Hopefully, a couple singles from that. Aiming to get that out in summer. That's the goal.
Well, next year, I'm in a house off campus finally with my buddies, and we have a pretty sweet backyard with the stage and stuff. So we're excited to start working on just like, working through that backyard, like building it up and just like hosting a bunch of shows and stuff next year. So we're it's sweet to kind of be cemented now. We got our stuff in OC, and also now we got kind of a home base in San Diego for next year. So definitely be looking out for a lot more house shows next year. Can't tell you the address; it's secret, but you'll see.
Right now, it's really just focusing on branding, focusing on content, and I think that those are the most important things as a band to do, is really like sell yourself, even though it sucks because it's like, oh, I wish I could just get up on stage and sing, and then they would be like, yay, but like, unfortunately, 2 months hiatus, you won't see any shows, no shows from us. And then we'll be back with so much content to just blow your guys' socks off. But yeah, that's the plan.
Well, thank you again so much for
Yeah,
being here.
of course.
And
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck with your recording and all that.
Dave, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to be here. Thank you guys.